So going first is a position that I find unenviable. So I think I'm just going to go 2 body size fat tissue. Unfortunately, these numbers are all way too high. I better correct this guy. I'm only number 2 at the moment. And someone could make a 3 body size and blow that away, or a pack hunting, but whatever. Oh, hello, wait, you said a thing in my chat and I don't remember seeing it on my screen. Maybe I put the configuration wrong in. No, it's working, I just missed it. Okay, hello anyway. Yeah, my food cards were all way too big this round. That's better. I can deal with this. If I need the burrowing, I'll put it up. If not, I won't. Really depends on what I see around the table that looks threatening. Definitely wanting to make a couple of species if I can. There's a lot of food available. I think my best bet is about like this if everything is safe. None of these can eat too, so I definitely need to put the foraging out. I like having the burrowing as a potential defense here. I feel somewhat like going first. Making this as a pack hunting carnivore right now is kind of insane, but it's definitely possible, and it does lead to some things like this. So as a pack hunting carnivore that's only on 5, it can't attack either of the hard shells because they're already at 5. It's pretty easy to make sure your defensive herder also reaches enough population. I'm still going to react as though it can be, because he really did go all out on putting all of his cards into it. You know, maybe it's just like a long neck or a foraging. But yeah, I think I'll just stick with this. And there it is, the carnivore that can eat nothing. Don't play carnivores when you're first unless you're really sure. Especially don't play them when almost everything at the table is already defended against you, and everyone's playing after you. Okay, this is okay. I've got a fertile. I've got a symbiosis here. I can 2 body size this one because it has the fat tissue. Probably end up spending the scavenger and carnivore at least on this turn. I'd like to be able to put the fertile in, so I'll put up the highest number card I can. I do need to waste one of these foragings on doing this, so I think we'll go with this. I've got the population. This is relatively safe. Again, if I was really worried about a pack hunting carnivore against this, I would be. This isn't even enough cards to make this a big enough pack hunting carnivore, so that's absolutely safe. This is burrowed. I mean, you can kill this with an intelligent carnivore. Same deal with this. Same deal with some of the other player species who've been getting card advantage and a lot of food for longer than me. I'm going third and aiming to really only take 4 of the 6 food I put in. Maybe kind of a bad sign, but I did have the fertile, so I'm getting something out of the excess food. Yep, that's alright. It's a pretty good set. I think these two are both going to have issues eating everything. They have similar amounts of population. Yeah, I'm going to be alright to be full. This guy's going to be okay to be full. These guys are going to be taking the last food and not quite filling up. Bit of population loss on these. Okay, so 2 for this guy, 1 for this guy. Well, that's good. That's tough to complain about. I've got this warning call. I'm going to have the double cooperations going on, so I'm pretty happy to put this 2 in right now. I'm going to put up the defensive herding here just to defend this against pack hunters. I'll put this up here and here. I'll just save the other 2 cards for now. As much as the warning call can defend over this side, it seems unnecessary. And I don't think I've really got enough going on to warrant doing this right now. I don't think there'll be really enough food. I mean, there is this round. I'm going first next round. It might actually be worth doing that just to digest some. Yes, this is fine. I'm pretty happy with that set. Too busy typing to actually end turn. We're getting this cooperation chain for 4 food going, right as I'm reaching second and first in line to eat. Pretty solid. So I put in 2. I'm going to end up hopefully getting actually 5 out because I've got that 1 extra population to grab afterwards. I think I should be fine. 5 of 13 is a pretty solid take, which means that these guys are doing a lot of dying. If I were this guy, I'd just eat on this one. You're not going to get to eat again, friendo. Take as much as you can. Don't bother saving the other species, just let both of these die, get new cards, worry about this species, and making it do something effective for the rest of the game. So that could be a fun carnivore that I can defend with this warning call. If I get ambush, I can hit this, pack hunting for these, climbing ambush for that, climbing for this. So these are all good things to consider. So maybe I should save the actual carnivore card, just in case. On the other hand, it's a 2. Now, so one thing I can do is this. I'm not a particularly big fan, though. I think I like this where it is. Just this little bit of extra defense that I've got against someone being able to make a pack hunting carnivore on me is really good. So I don't really want to put it there. And this one, next round, if I don't have this up, I have to worry about how to get this burrowed. And I'm going first, so I probably don't need that there. I can just eat the last one just fine. Real question is, do I want to, like, risk, Oh, hey, look, it's Dan. Or Park, as he's called. I've known this guy for a while. So yeah, thinking about what I should do here. If I just save the cards, what did I spend a card this turn? Oh yeah, I put the carnivore in there. Saving the cards seems like a good plan. I can maybe throw the scavenger up here next turn if I'm going to make that carnivore, if I happen to draw into carnivore ambush. See, I think that's okay. To them, it just looks like I sat here and did nothing. You know differently, because I was talking about my decisions the whole time. But yeah, if I happen to draw into a good carnivore attack trait to go over here next turn, pretty happy. If I feel really safe next turn, I can use the foraging to remove the warning call, because I'll be eating last, want to eat faster. But yeah, because I'm eating last next time, I really don't want to get rid of this fat tissue. I do want it to be able to pre-defend this burrowing species for me. But yeah, I've got the fat tissues to make a carnivore fat tissue warning call work really well next round. Hey, nice. That's really nice from this guy. He doesn't have the extra cooperation, but intelligence cooperation, always good. So there's 15. I'm going to grab 5 of them, I hope. I'm pretty sure the turn should get around to me again, even through these cooperations. This guy won't use this cooperation, he'll just eat with this one, because he'll fill up with this intelligence. Okay, maybe he counted it out, but I don't think he's going to eat with this one at all now, so that seems like a waste. You deny one food from, like, this guy, to make your own species here die that could have just survived. If this guy takes this, poor decision, just eat with these two, let it die. Nobody likes, denying food sensibly here, apparently. Well that's convenient. Well, I can pre-defend this now. But I just want to put in the lowest number I can. Grab some population. Didn't see any good fun carnivore stuff. No intelligence. So I'm just going to try and ride this combo out to a win. See how that goes. If I'm feeling good, I'll actually do this. That's, I think, what I would prefer at the moment. This does require it to look like there's no big enough carnivores to attack this. Yeah, this is fine. These guys eat, you know, somewhat fast. I still only want to eat once for the 5. They've been putting in reasonably high numbers. This is the highest number I've put in for a little while. I think I'm okay. I still get my first half if I'm not okay, but it's a waste of those 5 cards I just used. Keep 2 of them, but this doesn't get pre-burrowed next time. This guy set up the full cooperation chain. That's well done. There's 20. Yeah, I take 5 out of 20. That's exactly a quarter. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Certainly doing well for population this turn. Still got cards left to do something scary next turn if I get lucky. Other people are still starving. So climbing carnivore is basically giving me some license to maybe just attack this guy. We'll see what I can do. I've still got the fat tissue. But since I have to get more population than this anyway... Oh, this is also just completely undefended right now. If I go 6 body size and enough population, I can maybe go for attacking these and this. Yeah, no, climbing with 6 body size sounds great. Because this is defended by climbing. Yep, I can reach the 6 body size, so I can't kill this because of the defensive hurting. But I can deal with this. Can't hit either of these because of the warning call. But it certainly gave me something good to do with my cards other than hope that I can eat twice, which seems unlikely. Okay, so this still looks great. I can hit this, like maybe I can't hit this, but I can still hit that, so this is fine. This isn't defended by the warning call anymore. If someone makes a pack hunting climbing carnivore, they can just straight up kill it, but I did need the 6 body size to get myself enough offense to get over the hard shells with only 1 population. This is still undefended by its symbiosis. Poor error of judgment that I've certainly made multiple times before. This guy at least has to worry about the fact that maybe this was ambush, because he's relying on some warning calls, so we put up this horns here, so that's good. First turn, still want to eat with this, for sure. Taking exactly a quarter of this, and then getting a heap of this. I think I'm a pretty good shoo-in. So this guy's got 2 cooperations, and a long neck, and an intelligence. Neither of those food-producing cards are taking advantage of his cooperations. I think that's a pretty big misplay. So I get to eat 7 worth. I think it's just going to be all this guy and 1 of this. So if he doesn't use intelligence now, I'm just going to eat this so he can't. Even though it's only, you know, 1 food for him, I'll eat it first. So this guy should be taking this. That would be what makes sense, because it's the only thing he's allowed to do. Oh, and apparently I'm done with what I'm eating, so... This guy should probably grab his 2 food. He's got a lot of starvation going on, this guy's got a bit of starvation there, and this guy's got a lot of depopulation happening. Yeah, so that was a game. Let's see how close I am again. Hey, fat tissue borrowing foraging. And carnivore climbing fat tissue. Cool. I lost Elo for that game. So yeah, Elo's a little bit broken for high differential matchups at the moment, so I went down for winning. I'm sure Jeffrey's going to fix it right after he, fixes all of the disconnects and things. Anyway, new game. Do I have time to go and clip what those two were? There's a guy who on the Discord has set up a big list of all of those discoveries at the end, so if I can go and help out with a couple, because I don't think either of those were on there.